Hi there, Save with Crypto. Okay, so I was going to make a bot with my USDT, but I must admit I was looking at this coin. I don't even know what it is. SEI, S-E-I. I know one of the guys in the Telegram group has been doing really well with it, and someone else has made a bot with it, which is great. I've seen it come down here and come into this bottom of the VWAP standard deviation. I think I'm going to try a little long down here with like half my USDT, and then maybe I'll set some lower orders with the rest of the USDT, and hopefully it'll be all right. Don't know. Let's give it a go. Okay, so I'm in the USDT futures account. Looks like I'm just going to mark it in with half my money by. Okay, so that was on isolated long 5x. Let's see what happens. I just want to make a quick bit of money with this one. So let's see how it does. 1% up already. Position is 434 USDT. So with 5x leverage, it's like $2,000. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set a second order a bit further down. Now the liquidation price is 0.378. So I think this wick here from yesterday, that might be a reasonable level to set a second kind of safety order, if you like. So what's that? That's 405 pretty much, isn't it? 0.405. So I'm going to do that. So let's do limit 0.405. Okay, and that's with the rest of the USDT. So okay, so that one's going to go there, and then I'll just leave that for a bit and see what happens. Currently about $8 down. It's 15.16 on the 27th of December right now. But going back to trading view, I mean, to me, looking at the 5-minute time frame, this whole sweet thing that I love so much, that's coming down there, and I think that's probably going to start to turn green and turn back up soon, and that's normally when you see the price going back up. Okay, so that actually turned out quite bad because the price actually came down much further. It didn't come down far enough to fill my safety order down there, unfortunately, but yeah, it did sort of go back quite a lot, and it didn't look very good, to be honest. So what happened there was, I think I was looking at this section here yesterday afternoon, and then I saw a bit of green. I thought, oh, that'll be good, and it just came down and sort of went further down here quite a lot, and now it's actually at the top of this VWAP standard deviation. So I think what I should do is to set a take profit about here and close the trade and move on. Now, of course, me being me, I can't quite bring myself to do that, so I was going to set a take profit there, and it's gone above that. So I think what I'll do instead is I'm going to set a stop loss somewhere around here, and then just forget about it, and then see what happens. Because clearly this is a altcoin that doesn't behave like other coins do. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and just let it do what it wants. So I'm going to set a stop loss down here somewhere, but I want it to clear a little bit just to give it a bit of breathing space so that it doesn't just come back, close the trade, and that's it. Because you see at the moment, that's actually $40 in profit. Not too bad, is it? Yeah, you see now it looks like it's cleared those highs there, and it's now $71 in profit. So okay, this is actually really good because the price has just gone up quite a lot, you see. So I'm glad I didn't take profit there. I am, however, now going to put a stop loss there. So 46888, say. So let's do that. So 0.46888. Okay, so if that comes down there, that will make 9%, $39. That's not bad. And meanwhile, the trader's now made $125. That's quite good. Not even had a cup of tea yet. Okay, I'm going to leave that for a few minutes and make some tea. Anyway, so I went off to make me tea, and oh dear, price came right back down. I'm going to move it slightly. You should never do this. You should never ever do that, because it means what you thought originally was wrong. But at the same time, it could go back up. Whatever happens here, I'm not going to lose money. I'm just not going to make as much as I thought I would. Let's go to trading view, see if we can get any clues. Let's go like the 1 minute time frame. So I was hoping to see this red whole sweep turning green like what it did there. These green crosses from WaveEdge, they're fairly irrelevant on low time frames. That said, sometimes on the 5 minute they do help a little bit, but there aren't any. I mean, there was one back there yesterday. It's going up a little bit now. See, this is a whole sweep there. I'll show you that one there. Okay, so I want this to start going a little bit thinner. So it looks like it's going to turn green again. And you see what I mean about having a good entry? Like if my entry was down here, I wouldn't care about that. But at the end of the day, up here, which is effectively a bad entry now, I don't want to lose money. So obviously none of this is trading advice. I just want to show you what's going on in my head and sort of, you know, how the emotions can mess with you. And if I'd have taken profit before I went to make my tea, I could have had like $150. If I'd have somehow just been satisfied up here with about $200, I could have taken it. But instead I hung on, it came back down, and now I'm struggling to hold on to $40. If you haven't traded before, these are the sort of things that do go on in your head. And really, that is why you should properly frame a trade. You should have an idea for an entry, a stop loss, and a take profit. I really haven't worked out how to do that myself. Anyway, it looks like the price is going back up now anyway, so that's all good. So I might just push that stop loss back about where it was before, about there, wasn't it? And then I can relax a little bit. As I say, that'll still make $40 if it comes down there, which is better than nothing. But at the moment it is 82. So hard to know what to do, isn't it? But one thing I think is that if you're in a trade because you just happen to be in a trade, it doesn't mean it's a good trade. So, for example, here, you know, this one looked pretty good yesterday because we were down the bottom of this VWAP, standard deviation bands, and it was looking, you know, quite good, like it was probably going to go back up at some point. And it, you know, it didn't until, well, early this morning when it did go back up. So now it's up here, but I'm only just breaking even here. The point is, if this was a new trade, you wouldn't, well, I wouldn't ever dream of going into a trade round about here. I'd be more like looking at down there for going long. I mean, if I was sensible, I should probably just set a take profit up here and close the trade. But the only thing with this, with it being quite a volatile altcoin, it could just go up here and go up to new all-time highs. I'm going to stick with what I'm doing now, just, you know, messing around with the stop loss. But if you want to find out what happens with this, I will keep you updated. I'll make another video. So do make sure you are subscribed. You've got notifications set on all. While you're down there, give the video a like, leave a nice comment, and above all, tell your friends.